Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Winch here with Defenders USA, here for a tip on how to holster a gun and do so safely. Now, I'm using a blue gun, so it's a dumb gun, a blue gun. It's a piece of mold, it's a piece of plastic, doesn't go bang. It's meant for a training environment so you can do things with it like this to where it can point at you or somebody else because it's simply a training tool. Okay, so here's part of the problem I see with most of what people do when they holster with a gun. They take the gun out, they go bang, 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 whatever they're doing, and they come back and they hunt for the hole with the muzzle of the gun, the hole of the holster, right? So if you notice from here, if I go bang, 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 if I got my finger off, I come back and I stay off my body, and now I'm pointing a gun at myself because I'm hunting for the hole with the gun. Let's say it's over here instead of appendix. So I do my bang, bang, bang. I go, if I clear my garment, I clear it well, and then I come in, I'll go this way so you can see it. And again, I'm angling the gun to get it in the holster. Again, I'm hunting for the hole with the muzzle of the gun. Could we not say this is a bad day? Could we not say that if I hunt for the hole this way, that's a bad day? So the most dangerous thing you can do with a gun is really holster a gun for the most part. So how do we do this? We're out, we go bang, 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 finger distinctly and clearly off the trigger, so high register. So from there, if I'm gonna go to appendix in the waistband, I wanna come back to the body, and notice where geographically the gun is to my body. Really, when you think about it, this right here, the wrist right here, is just below the chest or the breast line here, and it's literally against the body. I can feel my rib cage, upper rib cage bones right here against both arms equally. I go under with my support hand. I go under and I clear my garment. So I clear the garment, pulling it up, and now I drive my hips forward. So notice if I'm here, I'm driving my hips forward, I'm pressing down against my undershirt that I have here. I'm pressing it down, and then from there, if you notice, because my thumb is flagged, all I'm gonna do is stay in contact with my body. Stay in contact. From there, hips are out, and I look and verify there's nothing but a big old empty hole there. If you notice, my holster's green. It's not because I like bright stuff. It's because it's a safety feature. And from there, keeping my thumb flagged, I hinge along the body to where it comes down to the holster and it slides in nice and easy. Okay, so one more time, just so you can see it. Bang, 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 finger off, high, clear, press, drive the hips out, angle down, carefully look it away. Notice by driving those hips forward a little bit, that means that if something did happen for whatever reason, maybe my undershirt worked into the trigger guard, maybe, I don't know, whatever's there, by me looking and going carefully with my hips driven out, if the gun did happen to go off with my hips out, it's not going to hit me. It's going to go into the ground down here. I might get a burn mark right down here. I might even get a hole in, say, in the trousers, the crotch area of my pants, but big deal. It's better than a hole in me. Okay. Now, if you are carrying on your hip, notice I got Defenders USA holster from Haven Defense Co. Okay, so if I'm going from the hip, I've drawn the gun, I do my thing, bang, bang, finger off, again to high register. Now I come back to the exact same point for me when I holster. I come back to right here. Notice I'm against my body. And I want you to think of the solar plex here, right? The bones between the breast and then along this side. I want you to think that rib cage, if you follow that rib cage, it's almost like a little choo-choo train track, right? I got a little 2-year-old and 5-year-old little boys. So we're into choo-choo train tracks. So think of it as your little Thomas the choo-choo train following the choo-choo train track back to the tunnel of the holster. But I stay in contact with that flagged thumb. So I've done my thing. I clear the garment. I come over, I clear the garment distinctly above and beyond the holster itself. I pull it tight to the body. And then I jokingly tell people in my classes, get sexy. Meaning, get sexy, drive that hip out. Now you trace your little choo-choo train track, right, along the rib cage to the holster itself. I look and verify clearly, distinctly, no portion of that holster is at all impeded by garment, fat, hair, gunk, anything. And once I know that, I'm going to carefully, slowly work that thing away. Notice I can do that because this undershirt is pulled high and tight to the body. Where if I just keep it lower down here, I might trip the trigger as I go in. Okay, so one more time. So I've done my thing, bang, 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 finger off, high register, back to the body. Trace, high, get sexy, look, verify, and then carefully, slowly look the gun away. Notice that whole get sexy thing. When I go back to do this, by driving my hips out, I'm literally taking my hips, if you can see it in the camera, and I'm putting them beyond my ankles, my feet, my everything, so that because I'm in contact with the body as I trace the gun back and then look it away, if something did go wrong, it's gonna go bang down there, instead of if I was standing straight up and down this way, and I do this, it might go bang into this. And I kind of like this leg, right? I like my right leg. So therefore, I'm protecting the right leg by driving the hip out. My classes all the time, I tell people, get sexy, right? If your appendix, boom, 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 come, drive forward, get sexy, press, look, hinge down, verify, carefully drive it away. If it's from the side, bang, 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 here to the body, trace, high pull with the shirt, verify it's tight to the body, get sexy, drive the hip out, and carefully look the gun away. Now, let's say your appendix and you just can't drive because your neck issues, back issues, you can't drive or don't like driving that hip forward. Nothing wrong with that. The way to offset that is come to the body, clear it, step back with your dominant side foot, press, look, then carefully look it away. I got a friend that hates that term, get sexy, but guess what? I have seen this personally save life by the mere fact of driving the hips forward or driving the hip out. All right, boys and girls, that's how you keep from getting shot. This is an important lesson for you because understand the most dangerous thing most people ever do with a gun is actually holster a gun. And I watch it over and over and over. Just today, I was shooting a competition match with a whole bunch of shooters. In fact, one of the top shooters in the world was here today. And I watched these people take the guns and rush them back to the holster off their body, and I watched person after person end up pointing a gun at themselves. Get sexy, touch yourself, look the gun away. All right, Adam Winch here, Defenders USA, take care.